Welcome. This presentation is designed to run parents through the Jackrabbit and Track Attack 2021 program changes due to COVID. First of all, athletes will be asked to complete a daily COVID health assessment with the support of their parents. This is a quick Google form that we ask you to fill out before each practice. This assessment will be linked to the Arrowhead Nordic website, and the coordinator will send out weekly reminders with the link in newsletters and emails. Please, it's very imperative that athletes should not come to program ill, so keep your child home if they are having any symptoms. Lesson plan adaptations. Coaches will make sure that they are planning lessons with respect to social distancing. Groups will meet in separate designated locations, and practice and drills will be developed so that equipment sharing is at a minimum. Attendance is going to be very critical this year. Coaches will be recording attendance, and then these records will be available if requested by the health department for contact tracing purposes. It's critical that parents sign in their athletes through a verbal exchange with the coach, and then the coach will record that attendance. Snacks and water. Athletes will not be permitted to share personal items such as water or food. One big program change is we will not be doing a communal snack this year. That's because we cannot access an indoor space except for emergencies. Therefore, you might want to consider buying your athlete a fanny pack to hold water and snacks if you think that they're going to need that during lesson time, and make sure that they're well hydrated before program. Program meeting spaces. This year, one change is we're not meeting as a large group at the pavilion. We're going to have designated meeting spaces. So the bunny and jackrabbit skiers will meet in their specific designated locations around and near the pavilion, and track attack skiers will meet at the Arrowhead warm-up hut. Please make sure that your skier is dressed and ready to ski. We will not be accessing indoor spaces except for emergencies. Masks. Athletes and coaches are required to wear a face covering at the beginning and the end of practice, or if social distancing isn't possible. So if we need to go in and help somebody, we're not required to wear a face covering on the trails when we're training, and we'll just make sure that we're practicing social distancing. Group sizes and cohorts. We're following the Nordic Canada guidelines. Our numbers have lots of support in there. Bunny rabbits, we have one instructor per 4 participants, and often we'll have, say, 10 bunnies with 2 instructors and 1 or 2 LITs. Jackrabbits is 1 to 5, and track attack is 1 to 12. Groups will be consistent from week to week so that we're keeping those cohorts together. Program time reduction is another big change. We are reducing program time from 2 hours to 1.5 hours. This is because we are unable to access indoor spaces. So again, we're not having that communal indoor snack. Programs will be fully outdoors, so athletes need to come prepared to be outdoors. The only reason that we would access an indoor space is for an emergency. Indoor spaces for parents. Arrowhead Provincial Park Visitor Center is actually closed except for the washrooms because they're running that area as their rental area. The pavilion is now going to be open to the public. It's not going to be our program space, but it's going to have very limited capacity. So this might mean that for program time, it would be a great opportunity for parents to get out for a ski or a snowshoe and enjoy Arrowhead Provincial Park. Washroom use. We're highly recommending that you make every effort to go to the washroom before practice, before you leave home. If athletes need a washroom, the visitor center washroom will be open, and of course, masks are mandatory. However, we anticipate that there will be lineups because of limited capacity. Assisting skiers, especially in the bunny rabbit program with the younger skiers, it may be necessary for us to assist a skier, for example, helping a new bunny skier get up after a fall. We'll definitely teach the skills so that they can be independent, and we'll try to avoid it. But if we do need to go in and do an assist, our coaches will be trained to put on a face covering and approach from behind to assist that skier. We are following our governing sports bodies guidelines as we developed these program COVID protocols. So the links are here. We're following the Cross Country Ski Ontario guidelines and the Nordic Canada guidelines so that we are following within our industry practices. As well, we are committed to staying informed with the most current COVID information from our local health unit, and we are monitoring the Simcoe Muskoka District Health Unit protocols. We are super excited to be running program this year. We know that Nordic skiing can be very safe, and it's a great way to get exercise and interact outdoors. Although there are going to be some changes that are different this year, we are very grateful that we can run programs. Please reach out with any questions or concerns. I'm Allie Myers, the Jackrabbit Coordinator, and Ann Lindsay, pictured there where the arrow leads, is the Track Attack Coordinator. We'll be working together to support the Jackrabbit and Track Attack programs this year. Please reach out.